Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and this is going to be a review on the FS22 map, Alba, Missouri. Now, this is not a gaming film, and I did not have setup. I'm literally just recording from my phone to my TV. But this is going to be a recording of a gameplay rundown, and basically what's happening on this map. So, let's get started. And also, forgot to mention, I've been doing a bit of playing off camera, so that's why this tractor is really not in a shed. So, let's start. Okay, so right off the bat, we got this small little tractor right here. It is a Case 115. I don't know how you pronounce that. Hop in it. There we go. It's a nice little tractor. So, we'll put it in reverse. Kind of reverse out of here. And I'm going to go find a grain cart. I'm going to pause the video until I do find one. So, be back in 1 minute. But there is a lot of detail in this map. And shout out to the creators of this map. I really do like it. And it's giving off PC map vibes. Just, it's not a PC. Well, it's a map for PC. But on here... That's a fucking sheep shed, but on here it just made for console. Gonna go around here, go check any of these buildings for a grain cart. So I did end up finding a trailer. Now I just gotta figure out what field we own, and also forgot to mention that we have $100,000 in our bank account, so we could probably buy another cheap tractor or something like that. But first, we're gonna focus on the farming part of it. So the amount of detail on this farm is honestly crazy. I drove around a little bit, and now I honestly found a lot of cool, little mountains and stuff. Or not mountains, hills, but anyways, I do believe that this is the field that we're supposed to harvest. So I'm going to back up a little. There we go. And then we're going to go get the combine. So I'm assuming the maker of this map wanted it to be a small Case and John Deere rundown. And this is a corn head, so I'm assuming they want us to harvest corn. But I think I do own that field that I just went to, so I'm going to drop this right here and go get me a draper if I can find one. Turn it around. Also, I do have the auger pack that you have to download separate from the game. So, if any of y'all are wondering how I got these augers, it's the auger pack. And I just ran into my dang header here. There we go. We'll run back to the field, and I'm going to be quiet for a second so y'all can just see what's happening. Alright, unfolding. There we go, we're harvesting. Now, this game does have auto steer or cruise control, whatever you want to call it. So that's where I'm going to use that as my GPS for now. So if I just do this, and this. Yeah, see, my hand is here. We do have cruise control now. Now, I'm just going to hire someone to do this, and I'm going to run grain cart. There we go. So, yeah. Okay, so there's our tractor. Run back. So I'm wanting to get the scale of what I'm seeing, but I really just can't afford any fancy recording gear. So there's going to be a lot of cuts and pauses in this video. If I'm correct, I've found some more detail on the map. We got a little creek right here. Up there we got a bin site. Wait, right up there somewhere we got a bin site. Or it might be behind me, but we got a stream. I do believe it leads to the farm because I'm seeing some gravel right there. So right there's our slurry tank. So creek. We own 3 fields throughout the map, and you know, it's just a nice little Missouri farm. And I'm from Texas, so for me it's mainly just corn and wheat, and that's all that gets farmed around here. So here we have a more bigger scale of, you know, crops. So the worker just missed this whole entire section of field, but now he's coming back on pass 3, I do believe. So he's coming back on pass 3, and then we're going to most likely grain cart, and we're going to do half the field, take break, half the field, and then be done, and then move on to something else. I'm going to run this side by side to the field. We do have some John Deere machinery, but we don't have much of it, so we're just going to run this one to the field wherever the heck we are at. I don't know. Okay, here we go. So, you know, a lot of detail on this map. It's a huge map, but it's nothing that I've played on here. I always play British maps or this one certain map, Big Flats, Texas, because it honestly replicates what we run here in Texas. But I'm starting to get into like Missouri, Iowa, you know, those kind of maps, because, you know, that's really where the farming is, and that's the farming that I like to do. My ancestors were, you know, big farmers and, you know, all kinds of stuff. So, you know, it's good to honestly see the, you know, younger community and people farming, like, you know, 14 through 18 years old, and they're running combines. So got this here at the field, and I'm 13 years old, so, you know, I run farm equipment around our farm in real life. So I'm going to do another pause, and we're going to focus on this field a little bit off camera. Okay, we got our first dump coming, first load. We're going to pull up to the trailer here. Go. There we go. So we're unloading now. Looks pretty good. Got our case, our combine. First up, there we go. One thing I find cool is we have functioning tailgates on here. Get this. Go. It's unlatched. There it goes. We have functioning tailgates. I know it took me a minute to figure that out, but I was trying to figure out the controls doing it one-handed. Alright, so we're waiting for him to get up here, and then we're probably going to hop back in the grain cart there and then unload on the go, since he's on this side. The augers swing towards us. Trying to catch up to him as long as he's on this row, but this tractor is getting kind of hard to gain speed. Oh, we're not going to make it. Well, maybe. Swing out. He's tipping. Oh, he's stupid. He's a stupid grain cart or he's a stupid combine operator. That's gonna wrap it up. This is a review on the Alba, Missouri map on FS22. If y'all want to check this map out, you can download it. Just look up Alba, and I do believe it'll show up. I do believe it's on PC too, but I'm running it on console. So this is gonna be it for this video. I'm most likely gonna make a part 2, but that's gonna wrap it up. I'll see y'all later. Make sure you like and subscribe. This is Tractor Models of Texas. Over and out.